creases and iron cleats. We dance the cumbia. I turn off the car radio. The worn frets of nylon guitars bang in Latin. They're coming, I say, as the rain blasts down with clouds bust up purple with rain. And I listen.
The blood, the sweat, the tears, the rust, the night. It takes a steady hand to take a life. The blood beneath the foot of thee. The blood, the sweat, the tears, the rust, the knife.
The recompense of moderation when she could only choose abandon. I wish I could let it die. I just wish I could let it die, she says, damp and wet. Slowly again she stares into her lap. The fingers solemn work. Scraped flecks of last week's polish, unwrapping foil and readying the dark brown chips into a charcoal cooker, and looks to the sky.
The blood, the sweat, the tears, the rust, the knife. It takes a steady hand to take a life. The blood beneath the foot of thee. The blood, the sweat, the tears, the rust, the knife.
Incantations of the name, the ribs like dead saguaro, hips in vice, struggling to get him down. Breathed hand in that air, wet nearly in waves, the beating sure about his face, skull crushed, slight above the right eye, wandering with blood, shining still, a caster's lure, and I wonder, stretched in grief.
The blood, the sweat, the tears, the rust, the night. It takes a steady hand to take a life. The blood beneath the foot of thee. The blood, the sweat, the tears, the rust, the night. It takes a steady hand to take your life. It takes a steady hand to take your life. It takes a steady hand to take your life. It takes a steady hand to take your life. It takes a steady hand to take your life. the words today. Nothing seemed to be the same. And the moon that I looked to seemed to shine only on you. There's nothing in the world for me. If in your arms I cannot be, so lift me up and let me down, and let it all keep spinning round. 'Cause my woman's at the sea, spinning time back to me. This emptiness you see, what's missing in me is my woman at the sea. Emptiness you see,
turn when all else fails, and oh my love, oh my you were mine long ago. Eyes shone like a broken window. Pale moon, juniper tree, body swinging against a gentle breeze, and oh my love, oh my love.
catching out. Oh, out of Tennessee where the mercy's running now. I can hear it in your voice, see it in your eyes. Oh, all the pain I've caused, all my dirty lies. When I get my gun, oh, I'm checking out. Oh, out of everything, I'm going down. Ain't no one I love that I treated well. I'm holding on to you and staring into hell. Oh, I'm holding on to you and staring into hell.
It's been a long, dark, dirty road, but a pocket full of gold. And I've been out here now, all on my own. It's real quiet here, just the way I like it here. There's no one to bother me except 1955, born into a dealer's pride. I laid my head on that Milligan Creek bed. When I was a young man, I helped build this land. Oh, I put down these rails as a sepia man. Thought I'd live forever with my heart in my pocket, oh my gun by my side, and my feelings in a locket. That was a cold year in '77, but I married my wife. We had 2 kids. I gave her a daughter, she gave me a son. No, we rode those damn horses until we had done. Fists still like flying, doing things for dying. No, I should have put that old gun away. But I am a broken cowboy, and I don't feel right no more, 'cause I am a broken cowboy. Life in the fast lane, racing cars and robbing trains. I thought I had it all, and then one day I got the call. My father's worst dream, my son went down, and colors deceive me as I see gray. Oh, you cut me down with those cold words you're saying. Then you called me brother, but this can't be so, 'cause you slander my name. Anywhere the wind will blow. But I am a broken cowboy, and I don't feel right no more, 'cause I am a broken cowboy. Yes, I am a broken cowboy. Dark, dirty road, my pocket full of gold. Now I've been out here now, all on my own. Well, it's real quiet here, just the way I like it here. There's no one to bother me except that old Taunton tree. Push on, little bruised and battered. Oh Lord, I ain't coming home. It just smells, tells, hells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stuffed shirt, hang me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds in hell, I'll be in good company.
I guess I grew up on an older road. A pedal to the metal, always did what I was told. Until I found out that my brand new clothes came secondhand from the rich kids next door. When I grew up fast, I guess I grew up mean. There's 1,000 things inside my head I wish I ain't seen. And now I just wander through a real bad dream, or feeling like I'm coming apart at the seams. But thank you, Jack Daniels, oh, number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven, and angels start to look good to me. They're gonna have to deport me to the fiery deep. Oh, thank you, Jack Daniels, oh, number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven, and I know I can't stay here too long, 'cause I can't go a week without doing wrong. Oh, without doing wrong.
Drinking
without
in heaven.
doing wrong.
Oh,
without
number 7.
doing wrong.
Drinking in heaven.
So I'm sitting as the bar stool, it starts to grow roots. I'm feeling like an old worn-out pair of shoes. Oh, tell me, what is it that I should do when I'm swimming in the liquor only halfway through? So I'm watching as his wings spread as wide as could be. Oh, come on now and wrap them around me, 'cause all I wanna do now is fall to sleep. Come down here and lay next to me. Oh, thank you, Jack Daniels, oh, number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven, and up here the bottle never runs dry, and you never wake up with those tears in your eyes. Oh, thank you, Jack Daniels, oh, number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven, and angels start to look good to me. They're gonna have to deport me to the fiery deeps.
Oh,
To the fiery deeps.
Drinking
To
in
the
heaven.
fiery deeps.
Oh,
To
number
the
7.
fiery deeps.
Drinking in heaven.
Don't you let me go, whiskey, won't you help me hide this pain I have inside? Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go, don't let me go. Well, this life that I've been living ain't too easy on the soul. Sometimes you gotta give in and let that whiskey flow. When you're feeling lost down and low, well, whiskey, come and take my pain, numb my heart and ease my brain. Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Whiskey, won't you help me hide this pain I have inside? Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Don't let me go. Well, this bridge that I've been living under burnt it to the ground. I've done packed my bags, now I'm leaving town. Ain't no peace or comfort I found. Well, whiskey, come and take my pain, numb my heart and ease my brain. Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Whiskey, won't you help me hide this pain I have inside? take my pain, numb my heart and ease my brain. Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Whiskey, won't you help me hide this pain I have inside? Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Oh, don't let me go. Well, this bottle I've been drinking gonna rock me right to sleep. I don't drink for pleasure, I drink for cheap. Well, whiskey is all I need. Well, whiskey, come and take my pain, numb my heart and ease my brain. Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Whiskey, won't you help me hide this pain I have inside? Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Don't let me go.
Everybody's dead living in this town, but we're bright and young and we don't care, cause we know that we're gonna get out of here. It's the fate, their luck, it's where they belong. Drag themselves around with the same old song. Who'd have thought that they get a bite out of me, fucking up the cards in my destiny. Always thought I was different from the bunch. Now all I can think about is eating you for lunch. I am the living dead, a single thought floating in my head. I got a hunger growing deep inside. It's alive, it's alive. I am the living dead, single thought floating in my head. I got a hunger growing deep inside. It's alive, it's alive. I know it could be worse, but is a zombified humanity really a curse? No fear, I'm already dead. Never have to worry about who's in my bed. Or friends, a job, it's all obsolete. The only thing that matters is what I will eat. Blood, brains, the holy grail. I got my eyes focused and I'm not gonna fail. Always thought I was special, but I'm not. Nothing but another piece of meat, making up the lot. I am the living dead, a single thought floating in my head. I got a hunger growing deep inside. It's alive, it's alive. I am the living dead, a single thought floating in my head. I got a hunger growing deep inside. It's alive, it's alive. There was a time I was alive, now gone, all the good old days. There had my dreams, but so it seems that living was just a phase. I am the living dead, I am the living dead, I am the living dead. I am the living dead, a single thought floating in my head. Got a hunger growing deep inside. It's alive, it's alive. I am the living dead, a single thought floating in my head. I got a hunger growing deep inside. It's alive, it's alive. I am the living dead, a single thought floating in my head. I got a hunger growing deep inside. It's alive, it's alive.
Oh, that lawman came knocking. He was at my front door. I said, lawman, what you knocking on my front door for? He said, you've been bad. I'm here to take you away. You best start asking mercy from the gods which you pray. So he tried to put shackles around my wrist, but shackles on his wrist just don't ever fit. So 7 times tried and 7 times failed. Oh, just something about this boy that cannot be jailed. So as he turned to walk away, I these last words he heard me say, you can chain me, you can contain me, and you can take me. Oh, I got something on my sleeve. I got something that you won't believe. So don't you come knocking on my door. And the preacher man came knocking at my front door. I I said, preacher, what you knocking on my front door for? He said, you've been bad, you live a life of sin. How time you started worrying about the end. Well, Jesus can keep his wine, I'll drink that whiskey. I'm walking on this water, ain't got nothing to do with me. See, sin's my business and mischief's my game, and nothing you can say is gonna change my name. So as he turned to walk away, at these last words he heard me say, you can't roll me and you can't score me, and you can't for me. Oh, I've got something up my sleeve. I got something that you won't believe. So don't you come knocking on my door. I said don't you come knocking on my door, where you can knock, knock, knock all day long. But I'm just gonna sit here, well, sing my song. No, I will. Where you can knock, knock, knock till the door is on the floor, or till the door is on the floor. And that tax man came knocking at my front door. I said, tax man, what you knocking on my front door for? He said, you've been bad, you ain't paid your dues. I'm here to make sure that idiot you will lose, but that cash is just paper and that gold's just a rock. I'm getting real tired of this money talk. You can tax me to your heart's desire, but I'll be throwing them dead down into the fire. As he turned to walk away, at these last words he heard me say, you can tell me and you can sell me, hell you can't even tell me. Oh, I got something up my sleeve. I got something that you won't believe. So don't you come knocking on my door. I said don't you come knocking on my door. One more time. I said don't you come knocking on my door.
The heartache you brought me is coming in handy for making me shake all night. And if I'm nervous, I crawl in the furnace and sleep until the daylight. And it's okay to wanna die if everything is a big lie. die, 'cause everything is a big lie. Away the hauling me away, away the hauling me away, 'cause everything is a big lie. Everything is a big lie. Everything is a big lie.
I was sitting in the Thirsty Devil, one sheet hung to the wind, when the back wing doors creaked open and a stranger sauntered in. He moved his head from side to side and glared with a sunken eye. I heard the spin of a rusty spur as he shook off the dreary night. He lowered his hat and checked his gun and headed toward the bar. He walked on up beside me, I knew he'd traveled far. In a voice as thick as mud, he looked at the keep and said, "One shot of whiskey for myself, and one for my new friend." The patrons whispered hushed hello, they seemed to be afraid, as if a ghost had stood right up and walked out of its grave. His face was shallow and dirty, his skin like leather hide. Sure spoke like any man, but something wasn't right. So I twisted on my stool and turned to him and said, "Thanks sir, but just the same, I'm chasing worms instead." He growled and shoved the drink my way, his eyes as cold as death. I picked a drink, should knock him back, held straw against my hand. When 6 to midnight in the phony hands of death, now you better drink your drink and shut your mouth. If you draw against his head, you can never win. Go ahead, drink with the living dead. Who the hell do you think you are? My patience growing thin, but swallow hard I had to do when the story he began. His lips curled back and words came forth, starting up the tale. And every face inside that bar, it turned a shade of pale. My name is Stanton Creed, and I died 3 years before. I shot a man to steal his drink, at least that's what they hung me for. Now I'm cursed to walk the earth and challenge every night a man to match me drink for drink, or by the bullet die. When 6 to midnight in the phony hands of death, now you better drink your drink and shut your mouth. If you draw against his head, you can never win. Go ahead, drink with the living dead. No, wait a minute, mister, no one makes me a fool. I push a shot of whiskey back on over towards school. I love a drink like any man, but that's a losing game. To drink or draw against the dead would only be insane. Stanton Creed, he tipped his hat and laughed a wicked laugh. You see, the Lord curse my soul for killing that poor man. There ain't no choice, so you must try to match me shot for shot. If you win, then you'll go free, and I can finally rot. When 6 to midnight in the phony hands of death, now you better drink your drink and shut your mouth. If you draw against his head, you can never win. Go ahead, drink with the living dead. nodded slowly, and I knew that I was screwed. If I chose to duel the dead, then I would surely lose. So I took the glass and threw the shot into my throat. I would match him drink for drink, no matter if I choked. Whiskey, tequila, vodka, rum, and gin. There ain't no man that I can't beat, beat him live or dead. So into the morning, I matched him ounce for ounce, till Stan Free fell over and a winner was announced. Now he rests in his pine box and I still walk the streets, but I don't forget the night when death had chosen me. There ain't no fancy moral to go with this, I fear, lest you aim to kill a man and drink down his last beer. When 6 to midnight in the morning and the death now, you better drink your drink and shut your mouth. When your drug is his head, you can never win. Go ahead, drink with the living dead. Go ahead, drink with the living dead. Go ahead, drink with the living dead. Twisted world, a place I don't belong. Nothing left to see, everything is gone. Land is cursed, the skies are black, monsters all around. Bloody hands, the smell of death, rot is in the ground. Can't remember who I am, I'm never gonna rest. Life is but a curse in this hellish bloody west. Cleanse the barren lands with the vengeance in my breath. 'Cause I am the undead. I am the undead. Line, I cannot find the light, the sound of darker things out there in the night. Am I alive or maybe dead? Have I won or lost? To rid this land of its curse comes at such a cost. Can't remember who I am, I'm never gonna rest. Life is but a curse in this hellish bloody west. Cleanse the barren lands with a vengeance in my chest. 'Cause I am the undead. I am the
was captive on a slave boat, rowing through the swamp. They threw me off into the lake of alligators. Eyes were glowing in the dark, and fear was in the air as the beasts were closing in. Panic struck my mind, swimming through the mud. Yes, I was swimming through the mud, and 1,000 flamingos led my way right into the feast gonna meet my doom. Tonight a demon came into my head. Alright. And tried to choke me in my sleep. Tonight a demon came into my head. And tried to choke me in my sleep. Was a feast of friends, but Lord, they proved me wrong. What seemed to be my rescue turned out to be a trap. Suddenly I was alone inside that demon's house. He climbed the walls with blood and mother glowing through his side. And I couldn't escape, and every move I made was wrong. Tonight a demon came into my head. Alright. And tried to jump me in my sleep. Tonight a demon came into my head. And tried to jump me in my sleep. In the shameless kiss of silence, he seduced me with his song. Tried to stop me and eat me in my sleep. But wake me up before the demon take my soul. Turned cold as ice. My legs begun to shake. There was no way I was gonna let the demon win. In the darkest hour, my woman brought me back to life. She heard my screams. Woke me from my dream, but I still got the demon trapped inside my head. Tonight a demon came into my head. Alright. And tried to choke me in my dream. Tonight a demon came into my head. Trying to jump me in my dream.
doesn't need no opera. Here for the operation. We don't need bigger knife. Yeah. Cause we got guns, we got guns, we got guns. We got guns, you better run. Killing strangers, we're killing strangers, we're killing strangers so we don't kill the ones that we love. We're killing strangers, we're killing strangers, we're killing strangers so we don't kill the ones that we can't pack emotion. Dynamite, we just might. So blow us a kiss, blow us a kiss, blow us a kiss, we'll blow you to pieces. We're killing strangers, we're killing strangers, we're killing strangers so we don't kill the ones that we love.
grab you by the hair and send you back to the devil. I never know what mood to be. He might be kind of too cool to me. I'm walking away now. One day for the back to I never know what I'm gonna do. I say I'm leaving, but it ain't true. It's a lot I can do to you. Nothing you can do to stop me. I'd like to grab you by the hair. I wanna grab you by the hair. I'd like to grab you by the hair and hang you up from the heavens. This bullet in my pocket burning a hole. You're so far from your weapon and the place you were born. There's a bullet in my pocket burning a hole. You're so far from your weapon and you wanna go home. I try to give you whiskey, but it never do. Suddenly you're begging me to do so much Well, I knew it from the get-go. The bullet was cursed. Ever since I had you, everything they hurt. You wanna get off? Let's go. I said no. You wanna get off? Let's go. You wanna get off? Let's go. I said no. You wanna get off? Let's go. You dream to see a fire in them hills, but you better wipe that smile from your lips. Which of us will be the one to go? Which of us will be the one to go? He who hits the road's the one who will live. He who hits the road's the one who will live. Get off, let's go. I said no. You wanna get off? Let's go. You wanna get off? Let's go. I said no. You wanna get off? Let's go. There's a bullet in my pocket burning a hole. You're so far from your weapon and the place you were born. There's a bullet in my pocket burning a hole. You're so far from your weapon and you wanna go home. You wanna get up? Let's go. I said no. You wanna get up? Let's go. You wanna get up? Let's go. I said no. You wanna get up? Let's go. You wanna get up? Let's go. I said no. You wanna get up? Let's go. You wanna get up? Let's go. I said no. You wanna get up? Let's go.
face in the shimmering glare. The moon up above lights up the air. What the blood red moon brings, it should come as no surprise. To replace with the meaning all if you understand. A gathering six holding each other's hands. The willow tit sings as to offer its advice. One can stand without the other, and evil will not run. The war can't be avoided, but it can be won. Under the blood red moon, the blood red moon, under the blood red moon, the blood red moon, under the blood red moon. I can sit and watch bad history unfold. I control my own destiny, I break up the mold. So what if I'm a witch? Should it come as a surprise? Through the valley of fear I walk each day, but a circle of six now shows me the way. And now I climb mountains wherever they may rise. But I can stand without you others, and you are nothing without me. We've been ready all our lives to set the power free. Under the blood red moon, the blood red moon, under the blood red moon, the blood red moon, ooh, under the blood red moon. But I can stand without you others, and you are nothing without me. We've been ready all our lives to set the power free. Under the blood red moon, the blood red moon, under the blood red moon, the blood red moon, ooh, under the blood red moon, the blood red moon, under the blood red moon, the blood red moon, ooh, under the blood red moon, the blood red moon, the blood red moon, the blood red moon, ooh, under the blood red moon. Despair and deception, love's ugly little twin, came a knocking on my door. I let him in. Darling, you're the punishment for all my former sin. I let love in.
a tormentor, come in such a cunning disguise. I let love in, I let love in, I let love in, I let love in. Oh Lord, tell me what I've done. Please don't leave me here all alone. Where are my friends? My friends are gone. Oh Lord, tell me what I've done. Please don't leave me here all alone. Where are my friends? My friends are gone. I'll let love in. I'll let love in. So if you're sitting all alone and hear a knocking at your door, and the air's full of promises, well, buddy, you've been warned. Far worse to be love's lover than the lover that love has scorned. I'll let love in. I'll let love in. Yeah, I'll let love in. I'll let it in. I'll let love in. I'll let love in. I'll let it in. Can't remember anything at all. Flame trees line the streets. Can't remember anything at all. But I'm driving my car down to Geneva. I've been sitting in my basement patio. It was hot up above. Girls walk past, their roses all in blue. Have you ever heard about the Higgs Boson blues? I'm going down to Geneva, baby. Gonna teach it to you. Who cares? Who cares what the future brings? Black road long and I drove and drove. I came upon a crossroad. The night was hot and black. I see Robert Johnson with a $10 guitar strapped to his back, looking for a tune. Well, here comes Lucifer with his canon law and 100 black babies running from his genocidal jaw. He got the real killer groove, Robert Johnson and the Devil Man. Dunno who's gonna rip off who. Driving my car, flame trees on fire, sitting and singing
stopped in Memphis now. In a Lorraine motel, it's hot, that's why they call it the hot spot. Take a room with a view. Hear a man preaching in a language that's completely new. Yeah. Making the hot cots in a flop house bleed while a cleaning lady sobbing to their mops in a bell hops and bobs. A shot rings out to a spiritual groove. Everybody bleeding to the hate Boson blues. And if I die tonight, bury me in my favorite yellow patent leather shoes. With a mummified cat and a cone-like hat that the caliphate forced on the Jews. Can you feel my heartbeat? Can you feel my heartbeat? The African savannah as the simulated rainy season begins. She curses the Q with the Zulus and moves on to Amazonia, cries with the dolphins. Mama ate the pygmy. The pygmy ate the monkey. The monkey has a gift that he is sending back to you. Look, here comes the missionary with his smallpox and flu. He's saving them savages with his Higgs, Boson blues. I'm driving my car down to Geneva. Geneva. Oh, let the damn day break. Rainy days always make me sad. Miley Cyrus floats in a swimming pool in Toluca Lake, and you're the best girl I ever had. Can't remember anything at all. distance from the man that I am to the man I want to be. The time it takes to realize time is the distance I need. But I was born impatient, and I was born unkind. But I refuse to believe I have to be the same person I was born when I die. 'Cause change is alright. Change is alright. I'm not proud of all the choices I've made for a lot of my life. Following the shadow when I damn well know that behind me is the light. But I've lied to my mother. I made people feel like hell. But I refuse to believe I have to keep being cruel, 'cause I'm a coward myself. And time isn't patience. No, patience takes time. Excuses will only do good if you're waiting around to die. Everyone is born with self-worth. How easily it turns to doubt. It takes letting go of what we know we can't live without. But the blood in the water is the blood of my brother. We both learned it didn't mean a thing in the end if one was thicker than the other. And I've tried having faith, but I'll rot like a dove. 'Cause I've always been scared of loving someone just a little bit more than I'm. Losing is fine. Everything is fine.
I want God to come and take me home, 'cause I'm all alone in this crowd. Who are you to me? Who am I supposed to be? Not exactly sure anymore. Where's this going to? Can I follow through? Or just follow you for a while? Does anyone ever get this right? I feel no is as I fear. The illusion that you feel is real. To be vulnerable is needed most of all. If you intend to truly fall apart, you think the worst of all is far behind the vampire. Time and memories has died. I survived. I speak, I breathe. I'm incomplete. I'm alive. Hooray! Well, you're wrong again, 'cause I feel no love. Does anyone ever get this right? Does anyone ever get this right? I feel no love. I feel no love.
And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse. There's a man going round taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame. Everybody won't be treated all the same. There'll be a golden ladder reaching down when the man comes around. The hairs on your arm will stand up at the terror in each sip and in each sup. Will you partake of that last offered cup, or disappear into the potter's ground when the man comes around? Hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing. Multitudes are marching to the big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying. Some are born and some are dying. It's Alpha and Omega's kingdom come. And the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wicks. The whirlwind is in the thorn tree. It's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. Till Armageddon, no shalom, no shalom. Then the father hen will call his chickens home. The wise men will bow down before the throne, and at his feet they'll cast their golden crowns when the man comes around. Whoever is unjust, let him be unjust still. Whoever is righteous, let him be righteous still. Whoever is filthy, let him be filthy still. Listen to the words long written down when the man comes around. Hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing. Multitudes are marching to the big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying. Some are born and some are dying. It's Alpha and Omega's kingdom come. And the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wicks. The whirlwind is in the thorn tree. It's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. In measured 100-weight and penny pound, when the man comes around. In the midst of the four beasts, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him.